Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 1st of January, up to Saturday, the 7th of January, 2023. And this is for you, especially you coming from Cancer. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. It's very important to do that because when I read your palms, I'll give you many benefits. For example, to show you all about the soul, the third eye, and the aura, because it's the soul that controls your palms. Who do you think is changing all these signs and lines? So, all that will be discovered in this 90-minute reading. Excuse me. Now, Sunday, the 1st of January, 2023, you coming from Cancer, this is going to be a good morning and afternoon. Except there's one planet from the evening nightfall, the planet of anger, who might come once in a while to make you unnecessarily angry. So try to take the soft approach in everything you say and do, using words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. That way, you will be able to not show that nasty, angry side of you. Yes, there's also a planet that makes you somewhat arrogant. Try to take the soft approach again. Be negotiable with people. Don't stick to that plans and insist that it's got to be that way. So be flexible, be negotiable. You'll do much better in the morning and afternoon session. The night session is totally bad. All the anger planets are over there. Their duty is to make you angry with your words and your action so that you get yourself in as much trouble as possible. So they are very negative planets all over the place in the evening nightfall session. So you have to be careful to really take the soft approach. If you don't have to be out, it's better you don't be out because this anger planets is a matter of time. Somebody shows you the anger, you show the anger, and it becomes very explosive with words and actions as well. And I might say that accidents are very important to not have by not going out. Monday, the 2nd of January. This is a much better morning afternoon. The planets of creativity and imagination are everywhere. So you have the chance to show your creativity and imagination. And you'll have the chance if you're looking for a romance. It's very possible to have one. You can go right ahead and try contacting people you are interested in. Have a date for the lunch period, or even go out with your family members for the lunch period. It's going to be a very pleasant exercise. And where you work or where you do business, it's going to be a wonderful experience with a lot of care and affection for you and you for others as well. So it's just a wonderful, rewarding morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall remains pretty good. You'll have the chance to promote everything that you know what to do. So be out and about in a very a way of thinking of business and how to improve job wise because the skills that you have you will be able to show them and you can meet people who are willing to then give you a chance for a better job or in a business more business. So the desire to expand whatever you're doing, grow whatever you're doing, is all can be done because you'll be very good at promoting yourself. Only try not to show arrogance. Tuesday, the 3rd of January. This is going to be an excellent 24-hour period. The best of your planets are everywhere. Morning and afternoon, you get very good news. Whether where you work, whether where you do business, whether anywhere, it's going to be progressively getting better and better in the morning, afternoon. So be ready with your plans. If it's at work, talk to your employers or talk to the manager. Show them your plans and skills, how to improve where you work. If it's a business, go right ahead, approach new partnerships and try to get that support from the bank as well. You are going to be well received with this morning and afternoon planets. So the chances of getting what you want are very, very strong. The planets of bigness are there. So you'll definitely have a chance to grow, whether in business or in job. And if you feel like chasing for the romance, go right ahead. Having lunch with people is going to be very fruitful for you. So having lunch with people will give you that wonderful experience of getting yourself very much placed in a secure manner. I like your evening and nightfall just as well. Apart from that pleasant enjoyment that you're going to have in the evening nightfall. You can also meet people and show them your level of imagination and creativity. And that's going to be very impressive. So it can be a platform for you this evening and nightfall of the 3rd of January. It can be a platform for you to show your skills. So plan something like that. If it's a romance you want, you'll find it very easily. There's only one planet there that may make you or provoke you to be argumentative. So try not to let that planet go out of control. Keep anything you disagree within yourself. Don't show it. Wednesday. Wednesday, the 4th of January. You have to be careful of morning and afternoon. The planets of rebelliousness are there, and they make you very disagreeable with your plans in terms of what you say and in terms of what you do. It's going to be a problem. And so, this problem, you have to be careful that you may go against those who are in charge where you work, and you'll be considered very rebellious. You may go against the lines of business opportunities and take the risk of trying to do something in the business area which is not going to work basically. So your attempts are going to fail in a most unexpected way and very suddenly and quickly. You want to be part of a team, whether at work or whether in business. Only then you will be protected by advice because others may notice the way things are going wrong. You will be very impulsive, so you won't notice. You just move ahead fast and get it all very wrong. Your evening and nightfall is much, much better. Now you will be able to realize all those things that you could have avoided in the morning, afternoon. Or you may realize that you have a lot of friends and supporters as well who help you get out of it. It's going to be a very prosperous and a very comfortable and a very happy evening and nightfall. I see many planets of the internet there as well. So you might want to even go to the internet. The planets of growth, the planets of expansion are seen in the evening nightfall. So get plans to meet people who can help you expand the job, business, financial areas, for example. Thursday, Thursday, the 5th of January. This is a very fast moving day. Morning and afternoon planets are moving very quickly. Well, they make you careless. They make you create miscalculation and misinformation. So everything can go very much wrong against you and you will get the blame as well. You need to slow down. Slow down so that you can manage to control what you say, what you commit to, what you promise. You won't be able to carry it out. So try to stay away from any kind of forcing into your duties or responsibilities. Be part of a team all the time so that anything that's too much to handle, your partners there can help you. If you are in business, you will be very hasty and impatient to want to sign agreements and get something to do as quickly as possible. It'll be the wrong decision because what you do hastily and impatiently, you're going to go very wrong and you'll pay for it at a later date. Evening and nightfall, they are a different group of fast planets. This time they make you very impulsive. They make you impulsive and expose yourself to risk. So you'll be daring as well in the evening nightfall to expose yourself to risk. It could be while you're socializing. It could be while you're out talking business or being with your friends. You will tend to be a nonconformist, which means you don't care about rules and regulations. You just want to do as you like. That's going to be a big mistake because you will see that it can lead to open warfare in a way that you might challenge somebody and somebody might challenge you. So it's going to be a difficult whole day. That's why I tell you that it's got many, many fast planets. You need to slow them down. For example, count to five before you say or do anything. Or better still, count to five before you even do anything. That way you slow down and you will have the time to think it out. Friday. Friday, the 6th of January. For you coming from Cancer, this is another not very good day. This time you're basically not on the same wavelength as people. So being not on the same length as people is going to lead to arguments very easily. Try your best not to let it go too far. Try your best while you want to show your creativity. It may not be somehow accepted. So say less and do less in this morning and afternoon, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, because you're simply not appreciated. Why? Because you're not on the same length with people. So it's no point furthering and trying to explain your way out of it. Just say less and do less. Mind your own business at work. Try to get everything you need to do it properly. And if you are in business, you will only expose yourself to risk if you are willing to take on any new responsibilities. The evening and nightfall is just about as bad in different ways. Now the planets are moving very fast, and their action upon you is to make you hasty, make you impatient. So you'll get hasty and impatient very, very easily in the evening nightfall, especially in the emotional area of your life when you can't get something done properly. You'll get impatient, hasty. Again, the planet of arguments is very active. So don't get into arguments. If there's something that cannot fulfill itself to be given to you, wait for another day would be better. And drive very slowly and carefully the whole day because these fast planets will get you into all kinds of accidents. Saturday, the 7th of January. This is a wonderful, wonderful morning and afternoon. You're going to find peace and you're going to find all the opportunities of getting back on your feet after these earlier 2 or 3 very bad days. So you'll have the chance to be able to meet people who are going to be very helpful. Your inside you, those soul and the third eye, will be very active to advise you what to say, what to do. So you have a chance morning and afternoon whether to meet people for a better job, whether to meet people for business, whether to chase for the romance, it's all very well done in the morning and afternoon. So go right ahead. You're going to get very good results in everything you do. I see many planets of the internet there. So you might want to go to the internet morning and afternoon. Send messages by email or look up scenarios which you can make use of. Your evening and nightfall is not so good. Two different types of planets are there. One will just make you not to be on the same wavelength as people. So choose your company very, very carefully in the evening nightfall. And the other is you might become rebellious. So that when you don't agree with people and they don't agree with you, you will tend to behave in a way rebellious. That means you don't care for rules and regulations. You just show your anger. Well, it's better not for you to go out sometimes. You may get some help from your morning planners who will try to convince others on your way of thinking. But I see more trouble than anything else in the evening nightfall. So choose company very carefully or just don't go out would be better. Now, in this 90-minute session I have, is there to teach you how to get your next 9 years as well as possible. This 9 year the 9 year reading which I will do for you is based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and from this magic, which is your palms. This magic, which is your palms, is a very good indicator of what's waiting to be happening to you in your future. And the past is already registered there. Who is changing these lines and putting new signs all the time? It's the soul that's doing it. So it's a messaging of the soul that I read there. And from your date of birth and time of birth, I will do the rest to see what calendar year and what age is going to jive well with each other to bring you good luck. Or perhaps the opposite may happen. I will also show you how to reach that magic inside you, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. You have it, I have it, everybody has it. It's a question of awakening it. It awakens automatically in our 50s, 60s, and 70s. Everybody will get a chance to be very, very lucky. But it's always too late. We want it earlier so that we can enjoy an earlier period of all these wonderful gifts from the soul, the third eye, and the aura. I'll show you how to do that. And even if you are a teenager who came to see me, you'll be able to use these energies much, much earlier. So here's my email. Send me this email and I'll return the message to you and I'll explain to you exactly how we do it. In whichever country, in whichever in the world you are, it's going to be a live reading on WhatsApp or Zoom or on Skype or any of the medias. So there's so much of all that to teach you. And how about your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions? You'll be finishing this session with me with a lot of knowledge and the ability to move ahead very confidently. So in the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.